Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 3 of our show SmackDown on the brand. We are SmackDown, and we are trying to put on the best show possible for our viewers. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of SmackDown. Let's open it up. The match is going to start very quickly, and it's a tables match for the kickoff opener. It is Shotzi and Bayley against Cora Jade and Nikita Lyons. Last week, Cora Jade came out with a victory roll, actually, over Bayley. So Bayley is not happy right now. These guys have been going at it for a couple weeks now. It's their second time battling it out, so it's a tables match, and we're going to see what they can do. Cora Jade and Nikita Lyons, they're on the come up. Let's see how they do. Bayley and Shotzi get the win here. So, they're growing their rivalry with the other team. Bayley and Shotzi are clearly the better of the two teams right now. It was a mediocre match. If you remember on the season opener of SmackDown, they had a not-so-good botch fest. This one was not that good either at this point. At this point, these guys should have enough experience where they should be able to perform better. I wasn't very impressed with the match itself, but I see what's happening. I see the chemistry. They're trying to build the chemistry in the ring. Somebody's not making the move. Somebody is not working to their full potential. And honestly, I feel like Shotzi is kind of bringing down Bayley right now at this point. But they got the win. They got the win because of Bayley. Bayley's a worker. Bayley's doing what she needs to do to get the dub, and that's what she did tonight. Shotzi wasn't really pulling her weight, but Bayley pulled out the victory for the team. Charlotte Flair comes out, and she calls out Rhea Ripley after Rhea Ripley attacked Charlotte last week. Even though Charlotte was attacked by Rhea Ripley last week, by Mommy herself, Charlotte still came out victorious. She stood tall at the end of that match. And that's what she's doing right now in the ring. She's standing tall in that ring, calling out Rhea Ripley. And she says, hey, you want a shot at my title? You want to come after me? Then let's do this thing. You and me at SummerSlam, Hell in a Cell. Oh my goodness. The crowd is absolutely going crazy. Charlotte Flair wants to put her title on the line against Rhea Ripley and is going to give Rhea Ripley what she wants in a Hell in a Cell match at SummerSlam. Can you believe this? This is going to be off the charts. This match is going to be crazy. These two women have been going at it the last 3 weeks. Now it's been 3 weeks, and they are ready to explode. In 2 weeks' time, these two are going to be facing each other at SummerSlam at Hell in a Cell. Oh, man. Let's go, baby. Montez Ford then comes out with his music. He still has the Street Profits music, by the way. He needs to move on from the Street Profits music. He has his own thing. He's doing his own thing. He's the Intercontinental Champion. Get your own brand, guy. I love you, but get your own brand. And he is facing the man who was called out on Twitter last week by a fan that called him literal cannon fodder. Medical Bill is here to stay, and he is facing off against the Intercontinental Champion. As it turns out, Medical Bill is not very good at all. Medical Bill lost that match quite handedly as well as he did last week. And let me tell you what, Medical Bill is horrible. He's pretty pathetic, honestly, but Medical Bill is sticking around doing his thing. Whatever, the crowd likes him. The crowd likes him. So the crowd is behind Medical Bill, but Medical Bill is just, he's one of those, he's a crowd pleaser for sure. Out after the match, Montez Ford is standing in the ring. And he comes out comes The Miz. The Miz comes out, and he is calling out. He's calling out Montez Ford, and he's saying, you know what? Everybody's starting to make their matches for SummerSlam. So at this point, I want my title shot, and I want my belt. I want a shot at that IC title again, and I want it. It's mine. I'm the most must-see superstar there is in all of WWE and all of this brand and all of the SmackDown. I am the best. So, are you going to give me a shot at that title or not? And let's do this thing. Montez Ford then responds, and he goes, listen, man, you think that you got what it takes to go against me? I already beat you once, dude. You really want me to show you that I can't do it again? So he says, fine, let's do it. You and me in SummerSlam, one-on-one in a ladder match. Oh my goodness! The hits keep on coming as SummerSlam, Montez Ford versus The Miz in a ladder match. These guys are going to go at it in a ladder match at SummerSlam. This is going to be insane. I cannot wait to see that matchup myself. This is getting good, folks. This is getting real good. Cut out after the commercial break. We cut out and then come back from the commercial break, and it is Braun Breaker coming out to his music to Mustafa Ali, who's already in the ring. Mustafa Ali is already in the ring. Out comes Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker has a match scheduled against Mustafa Ali, and this is a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. These guys have kind of been building up their stuff. Last week, Braun Breaker destroyed Mustafa Ali in a parking lot brawl, and this week they have a Falls Count Anywhere match. Tell me, what's the difference between a Falls Count Anywhere match and a parking lot brawl? There's not really much of a difference, but here we are nonetheless. Mustafa Ali gets the win! And he stops the little streak of Braun Breaker. He puts Braun Breaker on notice. Mustafa Ali put Braun Breaker on notice, bro. So Braun Breaker is just a man. Okay, out next comes, after the commercial break, we got Rhea Ripley standing in the ring. She has a little self-promo, promoting herself a little bit, talking about Charlotte Flair. And she says, in 2 weeks' time, at SummerSlam, I will see you, Charlotte Flair, at Hell in a Cell. Now, I've never done this before myself, but I'm prepared to do this with you, because I'm prepared to go through hell to win that championship belt. Up next, we have our main event of the evening. After commercial break, we come back, and it's Tyler Bate, the NXT startup, who is here. He has also been the champion in NXT UK, facing against Finn Balor. Some may call this a dream match of some sorts. Tyler Bate versus Finn Balor in the main event of SmackDown tonight. These two start going at it. And let's see how it goes. Finn Balor retains. It wasn't the best matchup. It could have been better for a dream matchup, some would call. And the reason why this happened is because Big E came out and he went after Finn Balor. Big E came out, he hit his music, tried to stop it. It didn't work. Finn Balor came out on top. That's not what I wanted to do. And that's how SmackDown would end. SmackDown ends with Finn Balor standing tall as the champion, laughing in the face of Big E as well. Okay. Let's see how we did tonight, folks. That was a good show by all participants. We gained another 42,000 fans. We spent $45,500 on our show, but we grossed 109, taking a total profit of $64,204. Let's see what some of the fans had to say. The Key Alliance has a really great feel for tables matches. SmackDown should take advantage. From Glorious Spaz Max, Rowdy Fan 93. Did you guys see Big E jump Finn Balor? Totally uncalled for. It was uncalled for, but Big E, he wants to get that belt back, man. Or he wants to win that. So he knows what's up. He's not very happy right now, especially after losing his smile. Rhea Ripley doing good work on the mic tonight. Kept the audience entertained. Could it be that Rhea Ripley is taking over? It's like a role reversal. Charlotte is kind of being the good person. Rhea is the bad one right now. You don't really expect Charlotte to be good, but Miss Charlotte comes out and says, Miss Charlotte, that is Charlotte Flair. If only you could fight as well as you talk, Rhea. All bark and no bite. Rawr. Gotta love what Miss Charlotte has to say all the time. She knows what's up. Bruiser Monster KO said, I'm not so sure how much longer Nikita is going to stick with SmackDown. Wonder if something happened in the back. I don't know, man. Like I said, that tag team match earlier on, it wasn't the best match, but everybody was kind of feeling not the love. No love lost between Jade and Lyons and Bayley and Shotzi. Their rivalry is really heating up. Their rivalry is heating up, but they just got to learn how to work the ring a little bit better together, Montez Ford is on a great run right now. Is it just a lucky streak? Says 360 Cyborg Mega. And it's going to be crazy when those two go at it in a ladder match at SummerSlam. It's going to be an insane match. Insane match. Run It Woman IT. Really varied show. Add the quality. Good. Keep it up, SmackDown. Good job, guys. I am proud of everybody who worked the show tonight. Director Critic 77 says, I love watching Braun Breaker fight, but he's looking tired. Is SmackDown going to run him into the ground until his bones break? That's what Braun Breaker does. He breaks people's bones. But he was stopped tonight. He lost his first match. SmackDown is a show to watch, and Finn Balor is the reason why with another win. So, Finn Balor is heating up right now. We're coming to a head, guys. We got a couple weeks left, and then we're going to be at SmackDown. And that show, SmackDown, is starting to SummerSlam. SummerSlam in itself is turning out to be a really, really awesome pay-per-view. So I'm super excited to continue on with this. This is my GM Moan, WWE 2K23. We are SmackDown. Thank you guys very much for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time.